You guys talked for a long time about the opportunity this game presented. It felt like a night of missed opportunities for you guys early, and then obviously some stuff late. Just how would you sum up this evening?
Yeah, we had a lot of opportunities to execute, and we didn't do what we wanted to do, and kind of shot ourselves in the foot a couple times. But I thought the defense played really well, and I know what type of team we have, and I'm excited going forward.
What was different from the first quarter to the last three? In the first quarter, you guys had almost 200 yards of offense and about 130 the last three quarters. What was just struggling for the offense to get going?
We just didn't execute. I think the first quarter we came out fired up and we were excited and moved the ball really well. And unfortunately, we didn't play as well in the last three quarters.
What happened in that exchange between you and CJ there, the 5 or 6 yard line?
I dropped it and someone picked it up, and we did our best to track him down, but I can't do that in the red zone.
Did you think you were eligible to come back out on the field after that play you went down and called the timeout?
I thought I was. I thought the timeout would fix it and allow me to come back in, but I guess those are the rules, and we closed. We almost got it.
How chaotic was that sequence there as you guys were having to go back and forth? You were going back and forth on the field and trying to get into play.
I just didn't know the ruling. I thought the timeout would fix it, and unfortunately it didn't. But they made a great play on fourth down and stopped us, and it's unfortunate it didn't go our way.
Coach was talking about how a lot of the runs, RPO runs at least, it was based off a read of you having to pull it out and pass it more there in the second half. What were you seeing that was dictating that you had to pass more on those RPO plays?
I think there were just a couple guys that we know we have to read, and when a linebacker or safety flows, it's my opportunity to throw the ball, and I think that's something we practice a lot, and I thought we did a good job of today.
How do you guys balance burning clock like you were trying to do on your second to last possession with trying to play tempo, which is kind of your identity?
Yeah, I think it's tough, but it's something that we practice. We practice 4-minute drill every Wednesday, and unfortunately it just didn't go our way today, but I'm excited going forward.
When are you supposed to snap in 4-minute drill?
With 3 or 4 seconds.
3 or 4 seconds. Do you feel like looking back, you snap once with 10, somewhere around the 4-minute mark? Do you feel like you could have maybe burnt a little bit of time more?
I think we could have, but I think the way that we wanted to go, we wanted to move the ball, we wanted to get first downs, and I don't think we were too worried about burning clock, but keeping the ball moving.
Sorry. How did you feel like your team matched up physically with Auburn?
I was really pleased with our effort. I think the offensive line did a great job, and you're not going to see too many defensive lines like theirs. And they've done a great job. They fly around. They played great defense, and I was really pleased to see our effort on the offensive line today.
What was said between you and Bo after the game? You guys met with each other.
Oh, I just told him that he's got a lot of wins ahead of him, and it was a great game, and it was fun to play against him, and I was excited to see his career.
How gutting is that to have to watch him drive them down the field at the end when you guys probably could have put it away with your offense?
Yeah, it's tough. It's tough, but I think we've got a great defense, and I had complete faith in them, and unfortunately it didn't go our way, but we're going to get back at it at practice tomorrow and get ready for our next opponent.
How much the loss of Jawan maybe impacted what you guys could do offensively?
Oh, well, yeah, Juwan is a tough guy to replace as well as Micah Pittman and Schooler, but I thought the guys that stepped up made big plays, BA and Johnny, Jalen, those guys are solid, and they made great plays all day.
Yeah, Johnny got a lot of drops last season, and he seemed to show he improved quite a bit. Is that kind of what you've seen all fall camp?
Oh yeah, that's something I knew going into this year was going to be huge. He's always on the juggling machine, asking to do extra work, so it doesn't surprise me at all.
You guys do talk about like next man up with receiver, and I know you do have trust in those guys, but when it's just like that large of a number of guys that are in and out, just what was that like?
It was fun to see some guys step up. Spencer Webb, and we going into the year we didn't expect him to be playing in the first game, but he made a huge play, and he's a guy that we trust, and going forward he's gonna have to make big plays.
What'd you see on that play when he was? You're rolling. Looks like you knew that lineman's coming right at you. Like was that how it was designed, or was it?
No, it was a different play, but I saw him one-on-one, and I know he can do special things, so I gave him a chance, and he made a big play.
Do you remember how many guys you looked at before you saw him and threw the ball? Like, what was kind of like your progressions on that play?
I think 4 or 5 receivers before him, but luckily he made a great play, and that was really impressive to watch.